Right, that's better. Right, okay, my microphone was turned off, but now it's turned on. Okay. Just pull that there. Little dog. Okay. So, where are we? We are... I say we're in Cardiff. Well, a different profile today. Which also means that I have not got Kazakhstan and that end of the world. Also, I've not put it on this profile. Right, we are in manual today. Although my game is actually automatic, but the cabs are manual. Got the GPS system on board, got the taco. There's a nice. That's it. There's the boss. That's Taki the cat. And that is Harold from Clone TV. Right. Show. Let's see what we've got. Because again, it's only going to be a short maybe 2.5 hour stream. Out of here. Liverpool. Chelmsford. Holyhead. Goujon in Spain. Oban. Novgorod, Poland. Hammerfest in Norway. Mold. Syria. Lebanon. That's the farthest we've got on this one. Lebanon. Oh, we won't be going there. Albeit in Sardinia. Porto Vecchio in Corsica. Switzerland with some fish. Oh, I got two watching. Hello. What are you doing, Cal? Eh? Granville. I'll take some wheels to Chelmsford, I think. Rob Trado. Stocks at Trado. Right. Let's set everything up. 75. There we are. Move the seat back a bit, move it up a bit. About there, I reckon. There we go. So Stokes is just around the corner. And hopefully this will not give me what a Darth Vader gives you. Billy beep, billy beep, billy beep, billy beep. And a million bloody faults. Let's pick my job up for a moment, I think. Yeah, take my job. Escape. Options. And audio. Let's turn the interior sounds up a bit. Interior sounds volume. There we go. All nicely hitched up, put the container on the back. Speaking about containers, I've got some container wagons for my model railway. The only thing is I've had to modify them a bit. They were a little bit heavy for me locomotive to pull. It was struggling to pull them. It turns out part of the problem is you've got stiff wheel sets, which doesn't help. Very draggy. So my next job, probably next month, once I start my Scottish layout, which will have a few longer sidings, I think. That'll be one thing to do, is extend that layout so I can have a longer siding, but it's only going to be a single loop with parking sidings behind the scenic area, a much narrower scenic strip. It's going to be like a little station by a village. Primarily this will be the Northlink set. As I'm driving this truck, that little display there with the little tick, that's your eco scores. Now, if only SES could actually get that to work. This one's got the train horns on. And that horn doesn't sound anything like what it should do. Oh, like that, yeah, the main horns. So I'll run this run and I'll switch profiles and make a couple of changes, buy a truck and put another profile on another Rossi and see if I can do a Caterpillar with DAF. Might even get me 1 and 5 out actually, don't know yet. This isn't the top spec interior. It's about mid-spec, I would say, especially with it being a manual. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. While now since I used to be on TMP. I've left TMP. Not been on TMP for God knows how long. But I don't miss it. I do not miss TMP. Yes, I was working as a game moderator there. That's one of the reasons why I don't miss it. In fact, all those people who I have banned in the past, both in-game and through reports, unless you got a permaban for bloody banning issue, I think you'll all be back on the servers now. I hope you've learned your lesson. Unlike the bloody AI here. Come on, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Ah, dear. I'm surprised it doesn't actually give me my full quantity of fuel. I've got 2,116 kilometres of the run out of fuel. It's probably got a big tank in this. 500 litres maybe. So let's see what my diagnostic says. Fuel capacity in this thing is probably way wrong. Yeah. That ain't an 800 litre fuel tank. Well, at least I don't think it is. The little blue lines that you see next to the fuel gauge, which is above the speedometer, that's for the AdBlue. If I scroll through my dash display, so I've got 80 kilometers per hour. But that display also has another feature. Because when I bring up my adaptive cruise control on my own DAF CF, it's not my personal, I don't actually physically own it, but it's my truck at work. There's a button on the steering wheel, 3 buttons. And what you've got is the ability to alter the distance for the adaptive cruise control. So I can set it to, I think it's 10 meters to 50 meters. I usually leave it on 50. First thing I do, cruise control on, distance, whack, 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 whack. So it gives me a nice, good gap to whatever's in front of me. Well, it's also as well got automatic emergency braking system, which is great until it detects something like a bird, a piece of metallic foil, drifting across the lands, or even, strangely enough, oncoming traffic in the other lane. Brake! Like, billy, 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 billy. It brakes for you. It's like, why? You were not going to hit that other vehicle. But now the truck's paranoid. Oh dear. Hello Astro, how you doing? Cross onto the M25, also known as the M20 shite, because he's always a fucking car park. You turn on the radio, and the trouble on the M25. Okay. How many hold-ups are there on the M25? Yes. Here's all. London's orbital bloody ring road, outer ring road. There's too many junctions on it, that's part of the problem. If we have to go on this road, we'll be going around it. So we'll see what happens. When we get there. So I think we're 20 miles an hour. We're going, I think, got to go around the top of London. We could go through the centre of London if we so desired. There's no real point in it. Piece of chance. I want to see if that bridge actually exists on the M25. I'm surprised Promos haven't put the Vote Pies bridge on the M6. Which got hit by a wagon a couple of years ago, so he breaks it up and network rail and painted over the Kim Pies and things. Something else has been put on it. This truck's actually revving lower than my own. My work's daft. Mile normally turns to about 1500 at 80 kilometers per hour. This one's doing 1500 at 90k. Sorry, this one's doing 1100 at 80 k's. This will be the first trip of the day, and it's going to take us to. Chelmsford. Just doing just kind of partly obscured by my monitor screen. There is my little dog. There's a 12, maybe 13-year-old Jack Russell. Getting on a bit. In her senior year, I wouldn't say her final years. Still got a little bit of time to go, I think. She's getting on a bit now. Not as fast. was it, as she used to be. And she's probably deaf. Callie? Cal? Can't hear me. In a minute, once I get to Chandford, I'm going to nip downstairs and get myself something to eat. So there'll be a short break in the stream. I think Shubis has it. Yeah, this, I've got Shubis DAF model at the moment. And my tacho is working. Not just lighting up, it's actually counting up the miles. As opposed to simply being a static item. Now if Shuby can do that, why the hell can't SCS? Come on guys, you can do better than that. He hasn't done that. That should now change to other work. But the fact that the passenger slot is on POA is correct. This looks like the place. Good old Trado. I think I've got two different lights there. I'll check that in a minute. Simply use the auto part for this for a moment. So yeah, I've got auto part that, and quickly scurry over to the. I think something's bugging me right now on this trailer. I don't think it's properly correct. And it'll take me to Chelmsford Depot. I'll see what the difference is between those two lights. Well, the left and right side on the trailer are different. It should be the same. Show trailer configurator. Let's have a look. Something's not right here. Right, let's go. So, why were they different? I bet that's what I had on instead. Right, let's see if this works now. That's better. F4. Option 3. Front auxiliary. What's it there? Right, go downstairs and make myself something to eat. And I'll be back in a moment. Right. Okay, guys, you just caught me as I'm just about to go downstairs, make myself something to drink, and get myself something to eat. I'll be back in a moment. Right, well, okay, I'm back. This time I've got myself some Haribo cola bottles. This is just a quick snack. Now, truck dealers, daff, okay, one dealer. There's something missing off this mod. Aha! There we are. That's more like it. Give it a 4. Give it a 480, I think. Ah, 4 viewers. Hello. Welcome to my lovely quarter portion of the Tinterwebs. As I put together my Northlink DAF XF. Well, I'm taking this one for a spin today. I'll be keeping my... There you go. You know, I'll try and keep this one relatively normal. We'll give it some interior fixtures. Again, make it left-hand drive. Right-hand drive. Standard UK. Yeah, that'll do. There we are. Ain't got a moan at that workspace. Very much like the one I drive at work. In terms of interior quality. So, right. Purchase. Put that in Chelmsford. Oh, nope. There we go. Right, and now for flick configurations, that one, and go for metallic and black. Make it cancel. That is a nice. I do like how that's turned out. Because I can go for You know, potentially I could go for something like, yeah, 42. Ooh, that's fucking bright. That's a little bit too bright. Yeah, it looks okay, purple. Right, okay, let's get on with the serious business of doing some trucking. Right, I'll come back to the Northlink DAF later on. So, where are we? In Chelmsford. Our nearest point of call is Southampton, Le Havre, Rotterdam, Derry. Heading over to Northern Ireland, I think. Or Southampton. Southampton's nice and close. Yeah. Actually, Tesco. Yeah. We're off to Ireland. Now, by rights, the sat-nav has a bit of an issue here because it wants us to go that way. But I can't, I've got to go this way. I suppose I could go that way, but then I've got to get across that dual carriageway. So the only way to do it is this traffic island. We go around it, and then have to go back on ourselves the other way. Oh, the joys of city planning. So as we pull into Tesco's, got to pick up some container load of plastic. Although surely this would actually be already loaded up. The container would be already on our back, and we go down there, stick it on the bay, and they load it up for us. Yeah, that's how you'd normally do it in the world. But now SCSE's strange game mechanics mean that a big hand comes along as empty container. Where's the container handling device? There isn't one. So it gets delivered to our trailer by the hand of God. I do think SCS should rework the 106. Done a good job with the 105 on 50 heatings. 106 isn't as good. In reality, yes, a better truck to drive. It's more modern, it's Euro 6, it's got a cleaner engine, it's got a nicer interior. But SES haven't modelled it as well. That aside, what Schumi has done to it, to the 106, sorry, is actually, he's polished it up a bit. Although, as models go, it's still a turd. Polish the turd as much as you like, it will still be a turd. It needs a lot of tender loving care to make it a truly fantastic model. I don't think SES will. Take us to get to just under 1,000 kilometres to do. Although a fair chunk of that will be on the Stena link. As well, SES have actually got the cables also slanted as well. There are 5 cables that go between the truck and the trailer. Red line, yellow line, electric 1, electric 2, ABS. They haven't done the ABS line on any of the vehicles. It's a bit of a shame, really. You'd think that a company which claims to have an eye for detail I think they get that little aspect correct. Oh, no, evidently not. Find us back up to 80 kilometers per hour and off to the M6. Well, the M1, I think it is, we'll probably go up the M1 to Canthorpe, join the M6, then up the M6 to Heysham. And then once we get to Heysham, cross the ferry to Ireland. Now, yeah, there's the M1 there. It looks like, yeah, it's actually taken us to South Mims. Well, as people know it in the trucking industry, South Grims, because it really is a grim motorway services. There's not a lot going for it. It says something, there's a rat van parked down the street and it's doing more business than the bloody truck stop. Because the food at the rat van is of better quality than the Blue South Mims. Yeah. And the parking ain't much better either. Okay, how many portals are there? Yes. No, we'll be heading up towards the M1. Now, I'm still, because I'm on Pro Mods, I'm still at 1.46. SCS have updated now to 1.47. Which means they've added random potholes in the game. And somebody said, when are you going to update England? They have. That's what the random pothole feature's for. Well, I've got to wait for a few map mods to update. Because I've got RoX, I've got Rust Map, which I kind of need Rust Map because it allows me to have a more realistic connection to the Great Step. But I'm wondering if RoX are gonna, not RoX, sorry, ProMod are gonna extend it across to the Caspian Sea and put a ferry to the Great Step. Because part of the Great Step is actually on the Caspian anyway. Face full of glass and a face full of tree. Here we are. This is now basically the M1. Yeah, just at the very start, the M1. we'll probably want to cover. Put my cruise control back on and make my way up to Birmingham. Then up to Heysham to catch the ferry. Hey up Simon, how you doing, buddy? I'm in it's something a little bit different today. I'm not in my usual Scania, I'm not in my usual DAF. I'm in a 106. Model Railway's coming on as planned, although I can't grumble. Well, I can, but I've got a new bogie installed on my 108, well, one of me 108s. It hasn't cured the problem, it's still refusing to run properly. So box it back up and it's going back to backwards. Although I've got another 108 coming anyway, so it should be okay. I'll have 3 108s. That one, and okay. Once I get my own 108 back from its service and backwards, it should be okay. So I've noticed there's a split in its chassis. Heading up to the Midlands. Got a ferry to catch. I'm kind of racing the Irish Ferries boat here because I've got a booking onto the ferry at Heysham. There we are. It's going to take me 4.5 hours. About 4.5 hours to get there. Now, realistically, I'll probably be having a break. This is my in reality. Oh yeah, what's that? Oh god. That's a second one tonight. Yeah, so got to get that fixed. Bought another one off eBay anyway, so in case you can't fix it, I just hope the other one buying off eBay is a good working order. Never can tell with bloody pre-owned stuff. It looks to be a good working order anyway. I mean, even if it isn't, what I can do, I can take the motor drive unit out, drop in a couple of N-gauge couplings on the other one and run it as a dummy set. There we are, Catthorpe. Yeah, so I can have a 5-car or 4-car DMU. So all is not lost. If I get myself a body for it, a different body, I can possibly run it as you know, different area. I don't know, I'll see how it goes. Couplings as well. How do you use existing intermediates? I've got 5 sets of intermediates I can use. But what I'll do, I'll wait for my Pico wagons to be returned. So when I put them in, I can put them in the right way. Liverpool and Cardiff. And also as well in the next couple of weeks, me first respray shuttle should be ready to be picked up. It should be a locomotive and 6 Mark III carriages being resprayed into Northlink. Then there will be my 00 set being done. It's actually quite hard to drive from this angle. You haven't quite got the same spatial awareness as what you have from inside the cabin. Oh yeah, ETS as well. We are also 1.47 ownable cattle trailers and gas carriers. The Eurotruck ones seem to be tarted up and Eurofied ATS ones, and from what I've seen of them, they ain't that great. Although we had a perfectly good cattle pot in the own traffic, so what? I'm not actually on 147 right now, I'm still on 146, but I've been using it for a while. You just enter it, but you have to do it on the dev console, so I'm kind of used to it. Some profiles have got it on, some profiles haven't. Hang on. Now this one's turned off. So I'll set it to 50. I've been using it for a while. I've been using it on a couple of the other profiles, which means it'll probably now work in convoy mode as well, and might work in TMP if you still play TMP. So it's a feature I'm kind of used to, although I'd like to see if you've got all the bugs out of it. Because when it detects oncoming traffic, it tends to hit the brakes. All of a sudden, like brake, when you're following slower traffic, it'll keep applying the brakes rather than simply just wind the speed down. Well, it's a nice little feature. I'm glad they brought it in. Probably not. But again, that's TMP. They're always probably work on the manual as well. I'm still waiting for ProMods to be updated as well. Then I've got Road to Asia to be updated, RoX to be updated, RustMap to be updated. Then soon we should be getting either Oklahoma or the Balkans. Because currently in ProMods, if we go to the Balkans, here we are. This is it. That's it. That's all you've got, particularly around here. If you go to Albania, which is here, you've just got this little bit of road here. I would like to have much more to drive around in Albania. Of course, then you got Bosnia, Croatia, and the likes of former Yugoslavia. There's Kosovo there, Serbia there. That's not too bad. RoX gives us all of this area here. And a little bit of Romania. Obviously, RustMap and Southern Region fill out this area. But Great Step starts here. Currently, we have to take an unrealistic ferry across there. So why don't they give us Georgia, Azerbaijan, along with Abkhazia and South Ossetia? I think that's South Ossetia. Which then you can drive, catch the ferry to Poti, across into Georgia, cross into Azerbaijan, and catch another ferry going to either Road to Asia area or go to the Great Steppe. But I can see what's it? Gradually moving further and further and further east as the game commences. You know, you've got the Greek islands here. You've got Malta. But we've also got all this space here, Africa, North Africa to play with. You know, Morocco, Tunisia, you know, Egypt and the likes. Potentially going all the way down here to South Africa. That would be a good run. You know, Honningsvang to Johannesburg. Fuck, that would be a trip. That'll be a few days, I think. It'll certainly be enjoyable. I think the longest trip you can do now without with just ProMods, I think is Honningsvang to Middle East. Oh yeah, Herbalife, how you doing? It'll probably take them a few years to do what they've got to do then. Once I get to Heysham, I'll be taking yet another break. Make myself another cup of tea. This one will probably be a little bit longer, so I'll probably need to do myself something to eat because I'm still hungry. Work this week? It was work. It wasn't too bad. A bit quiet. How's that? Any better? I have to move it out of the way for drinking my cup of tea. Would you believe that the bed was originally all nice and flat? That little dog's made it like that. I kind of knocked it out of the way for taking my coffee. But we're just now on at Lim. There's Lim Services just over there. Shortly we'll be yeah, dogs love to go outside. Except when it's raining. Callie's like, oh, if it's raining, it's open the back door, it's like, nope. Like, how'd you go? Still as light as that? Nope. What's with the heart? I'll take a chat. Huh? I have no idea. I can't see a heart thing on the chat. Might be something YouTube have added for some strange, bizarre reason. Yeah, but your furniture doesn't when she gets back in. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Or your dog will like fuck the rules, run upstairs, make his own muddy all over your bed. Kelly used to love snow. There's a round circle. I've never noticed it because I can't see it on my stream. Half of them don't click on it. But hover your mouse on it, see if it gives you some kind of information. Oh, right, okay. Kind of makes sense now. We're off now to catch a ferry to Northern Ireland. We are. We have the exit of the motorway. We have. You probably can't. See from here. Well, it's just over there, hidden by these buildings here. Over there. Very, very likely. They're always doing something to it. That is a very, very piss poor representation of Haitian Power Station. Inside there are two gas-cooled reactors. I've actually been there. I had a tour around the place a few years ago. And they were just getting ready to, well, they were prepping for refueling operations. It's actually remarkably interesting. Right, time to go downstairs, make myself a cup of coffee. I will... Right, I will be back in a moment. Yep, sounds good. Back in a minute. Okay. Here we are in Northern Ireland. I'll quickly check my messages for Facebook and other social medias whilst I'm here. What's that? Do you a little favour? Depends what it is. Zoom on that skin. Okay, hang on. There's nothing on the back. We shall start there. Yeah, it's all off, I think it was DeviantArt I got that. Like a nebula in space, and some rocks. And I use the background over the lettering as well. There's actually going to be an image put on the back as well. Right. That's where I need to go. Is it like the 105? In some ways, the 106 is very similar. In fact, if I go to my truck manager, I've got upgrade. This is the 105 by Vadik. Yeah, that's the interior. Very similar. Yeah, just that I've made this one's a bit more tarted up compared to the 106. It's got like button bloody diamond print leather bloody floor mats, door cards, seat half leather seats, and the exclusive interior. But Vadik's 105 doesn't, although there's right-hand interiors in there, they're not optimized. All of these customization is for the left-hand drive. Yeah, pretty much. In fact, if you park the two side by side, you can actually see where they came from. Because all these date back to the 95. You know, before that they had the F241. But the 95 was a big game changer. But then obviously the 95 was getting on a bit. DAF needed to update it, so they brought out the 95 XF, which was great. But then they updated it again and brought out XF95. Different name, slightly different name, same cab, slightly different engine, slightly different interior. Then they brought out the XF105, which then same basic cab shell with different lower bumper, slightly different bumper grille, and different engine. Then the ATS is nice. Some good mods for that as well. Then they changed the top part of the cab, which is basically all that bit, from having like a black window plastic to having the two lights. Then came Euro 6. Well, to differentiate the Euro 6 model from the Euro 5, they made a few changes. Completely redesigned the interior. Removed the quarter lights and changed the grille. And now they brought out the new XG platform. It's still a relatively good truck. I mean, I don't particularly like the new one. I don't like the cab style of it. Although the new Renault in white, it looks like a fucking stormtrooper. I'll see if I can find a 105 on my way up here. Nice inside, don't get me wrong, it is nice inside. Just I think they could have done the outside a bit nicer. Wouldn't be so bad if the grille didn't have that big chrome surround. Makes it a little bit Dame Edna Everish. Okay. Ireland is a country without very many motorways, so road-wise, it's in the third world. But also as well with the new version of the new DAF, SCS of again, it's a half-cocked job. I think talking about copying Scania, I think Iveco with the new S-Way were eyeing up bloody Scania, trying to copy them. Ah, here we are, Londonderry. Although I think he didn't quite do a good job on it. Right, I'm gonna jump into my 105 and make away to a DAF dealership. Yeah. Although, in fairness, the Next Gen Scania, they did a good job of that. The new Cascadia 57X, 5700XE. They've done good jobs of. It's just Eurotruck they seem to do half measures. Kind of got one-sided there. Right, and I want it in there. It's actually quite an easy one to get into, this is. Okay, you got a funny colour work. Righty-ho. I mean, I've heard some funny stories as well of hotels. You know, resident checks out of a hotel and the cleaning people go in there to clean it. And some of the things you find, like, a customer checked out of a hotel and left an artificial leg behind. You know, stuff like that. It's like, oh my God. Oh, what a twat. Mind you, I've seen in YouTube as well, in South Korea, you get to a pedestrian crossing. Where have they put the lights to tell you where to cross? Put them in the floor. Because he found that there's so many people walking along with a head down, you know, taxiing or something like that. They don't see the lights go green, so you put them in the floor so you can see them on either side of the phone. Right, truck magic. Okay, let's answer your question. Right, let's quickly jump into this. This will not sound like what you're used to hearing. I'll be going offline in a minute. It's right. Bad boy up as well. Neither do I. Oh, no, this is only a small dealership. Okay. Right. That's quick travel. Quick travel to Amsterdam, I think. I don't know where the main big dealer is for DAF in the UK. But it's a big dealership in Amsterdam, I think. Yeah. Aha! There's one spawn. See if I can get a bit closer. Right. Okay. Here we are. For one, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, the old XF sits slightly lower than the 105, so 106. Apart from that, I mean, it may be because it's slightly out of proportion. In fact, I actually do think the cab to the 106 is out of proportion. Slightly different intake system over the older one. Yeah, this is the old and the new. I much prefer the new one on the inside, but the outside, the old one looks much better. How much damage to his bike? I mean, I see a lot of people, kids on bike. Have you got Walkmans on? I've seen people driving cars wearing headphones. Surely that's got to be illegal. That's got to be illegal. Riding down the road with a bloody personal stereo on. But yeah, some people are idiots. Yeah, the 106 has got a nice. I think has out of the two, it's probably got a slightly nicer interior. Certainly not nicer working environment. Yeah, it's a little bit more thought out. Oh, bollocks. There's a fucking model railway show on today. Fuck. Right, I think it's that time of the day again. Time for me to shut her down for the night and pick you back up tomorrow. And then I'll be back on stream on hopefully all be well next Saturday night at 4 o'clock. So at 8 o'clock. And again, similar sort of thing. Hopefully Pro Mods will have updated to 1.47 by this point. We'll never know. But for now, I will see you next week at 8 o'clock. So for now, take care, be safe, and enjoy yourself.